Hi everyone and welcome back to a little bit of Warframe, and today I want to talk about prime farming. As example, we are taking Khora Prime today because that is our newest prime frame, and I was able to farm this up in a reasonable amount of time, and I just want to share how I go about doing that thing of farming a new prime frame, right? So first things first, what you need are obviously the relics, right? So there are multiple things you can do. For me, I always make a little list of all the relics that we need, right? So if we go in here, we can see I still have a Lith K9 Radiant, but I sort out the common drop first, basically, which in this case was the Meso P8. Try to get 3 or 4 relics out of every one of those, but yeah, I sort out the common drop. Then next I look where is the uncommon. In this case it was the Neo N21, and the rare drops were in Axie K8 and Lift K9 respectively, right? So in this case we needed to get a relic basically of every tier, right? So the first thing I do always is go to the Void. Here we do farm Hepit for the Lith relic. That is just a mission you can do very fast. I was averaging around between 45 and 45 seconds basically was like the median time that I needed. I was faster, sometimes took a bit longer at different times. But this is just such an easy mission, like level 12, 10 to 15, right? And with Wukong, you just go through as your cloud and pick up the captured target. After that, I've done this for an hour, right? I then switched over, or I did make a little control view of how many relics I've got. I then switched over to Uko, and Uko at the moment is actually a relic mission. This is the dream basically, because you A, open relics very fast, and B, you get a relic back every single time, right? But on Uko you get the Meso and Neo relics. That's just a good mixture of those relics, right? So I always farm Uko, so I did this for an hour as well. Got a couple of the relics that we wanted to, and just the return rate was very, very decent, right? So that leaves us with Axie relics, and there are 2 ways that you can do this quite efficiently. First off, when you are in a squad, go to Sedna, do where is it? It's not Sedna, is it? Oh no, where is Cini? Is Cini not on Sedna? Wait, do I have that wrong? I think I do. Uh-oh. Is it Eris? Yeah. Cini on Eris, which is an interception. If you are a full squad, you can basically do this while you are asleep. As a solo player, mostly, I didn't want to do an interception, so my choice was actually Lua. And you want to do Apollo mission here, which is the disruption. It's Corpus disruption, and that was quite easy. I was using my trusty Samurai Queen for this. Just be survivable, have good damage, and have an armor strip for the disruption targets that are armored. That helped out a lot, and I will just leave that run, or the end of the run in the background running. You have to keep in mind, you need all 4 defense targets to be alive, so you cannot fail one of them to get the Axie relic as a reward. But I did this for an hour as well. Right, so that's how I farmed up the Axie relics. And after that, I just opened up a recruiting chat, and I was writing in there looking for, let's take the Lith relic, Lith K9 Ratshare. Waited until someone invited me. If nobody was inviting, I was like hosting it as well, and just wrote hosting the Ratshar for this relic. A Ratshar, as we call it, a Radiant Share, is when you take your relic, Let's go for the lift. What was it? K9, right? There we go. So you would have 4 people with Radiant Relics, and yeah, we were quite lucky. Both the rare drops we got in one single rat share, which was quite intense. That is very good RNG, to be honest. And the common drop, we had to run a survival mission for 10 minutes, so that means we opened up 8 relics, but you only have to pay for 2, right? So that's why you do share. In case you want to do a share like that, you just write in the relic and int share, right? So it's an intact share, so no one has to invest into the relic itself. You just bring the relic, all 4 of you, and you open it. And that's how we did get the common drop out of the Meso P8. We had some disturbance there at some point because we started with a 4-man squad, and let me quickly check this. Yeah, we started as a... Oh, no. That's right. We just did the 10 minutes, sorry. So that was good. For the uncommon drop, we did another rat share, but on the first rat share, we started with 4 people that had a Radiant Relic. 1 dropped out in the beginning. We didn't know what happened. Maybe his internet went out or something. And the 3rd guy just aborted the mission, and we were like, huh, that's strange, but alright, we have 1 spare, let's find 2 new guys. We ran another rat share, and we got the uncommon drop as well out of that run. So, all in all, I had insane luck with farming Khora this time, or Khora Prime rather, and yeah, I mean, both rare rewards in only 1 rat share, and I remember in the Lith K9 relic, we had 2 out of 4 people had the blueprint to drop. I was one of them, so at least I contributed on 1 relic. The other ones I was able to get from my squad mates. But yeah, I just really wanted to share this method that I do as a solo player. I know you can do Cine and stuff, and this is way easier and doesn't require much from you except of having a full squad. But yeah, I was messaging in the clan. Nobody really wanted to go for a really early farm, so I was like, it's alright guys, so, we can do the farm later. I will definitely farm up a second Khora Prime set at some point, I'm sure about that, just to have one on the side. But yeah, that is pretty much all that I wanted to talk about in this video. Just a method for you as a little solo farming guide that you can do. And yes, farming up the relics took me 3 hours. You can do this faster, of course. You can try with only 2 relics per relic, right? Which is usually what I would recommend for a start. But I wanted to have 3 or 4 relics of all the relics on the side, so if somewhere we get unlucky, we have a little bit of a safety net, right? The builds used are attached to the missions. So for Uko and Hepit, I used just Wukong with the Kuwasar. You saw that build in like the section of that run, and my Khora Prime build is on the Disruption run at the beginning. If you want to have a more detailed overview about the Khora build, that there is a video on my channel quite recently that I did called The Samurai Queen, and I do have that one up as well. For this mission though, I was using the Guandao Prime because I was testing something out, but normally I run around with an Ikana Prime there. But yeah, the builds are explained in detail there. I guess I need to explain the Wukong build in detail at some point, but I will definitely do that later on. But yeah, you can at least see the mods that are put into there, and that is pretty much all that there's to it, right? So yeah, for that, we are basically done for today. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, take care. Bye!